yes, but also I would like to borrow Willie Corporation, not me, would like to borrow 100,000 because that's what you borrowed initially.
Right.
Willie want to borrow that on his own. They're gonna look at your credit and say he's been paying this before the bill comes out for a year. They're more likely gonna give Willie a loan on his own because it's strong. Now
Right.
you take that money and you pay off the loan that you PG'd.
Damn.
Boom, you out the game.
Right.
Now it's on its own. So now you go in and you start building another Willie.
Right.
There ain't no way you're supposed to have millions with this, and you're supposed to be able to protect your exit strategy. We don't go down. We make a lateral or we go up. That's a real businessman. I'm not
Right.
talking about game. I'm not talking about,
Yeah.
that's game. I'm not talking about game. This is business.
For sure.
So we are businessmen and we are business women. So when people ask you, they say, what do you do? You say, well, what I do is, I drive truck or I do hair. Nah, I'm a capitalist.
Right.
I look for capital. As a capitalistic society, I'm looking for capital in the capitalistic society that is legal and brings in capital. That's what I do.
Right.
I just happen to drive trucks. That's one of the things. You got something I can capitalize on?
Right.
I'm a capitalist. Just like the people who run this country and this world, they live on Capitol Hill.
Yeah. Right.
Where the president live? In the Capitol.
That's right.
So why
Right.
aren't we or you or everybody capitalists?
Right.
It's a capitalistic society. I just happen to sell gold. I just happen to do Bitcoin. That's one of the things I do. You got something I can capitalize on? And we take advantage of other people's losses.
Right.
That's why I said non-performing notes. You losing your house? Dude, you losing a apartment complex? Hey, I'll capitalize on that. The bank ain't gonna lend you no money because you got bad credit, bad corporate credit, right? And I'm gonna tell you something about that in a second. I'm just gonna spill it, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. If you go in and you say you lost your apartment complex, you're losing it, the bank ain't gonna deal with you. They ain't gonna hardly talk to you. But if I come in, I'm in good standing. The bank gonna talk to me because they like this guy's. He has a potential. He's an investor.
Right.
So if I come in, I say, listen, the first thing in business is I spend no money. If we can do it without any money, that's what we do because we're capitalists. So we go in and say, listen, this is the art of the deal. Everything's a deal. You losing your place? Yeah. How much is it worth? Well, I want 500 million for it. Okay. I'm not scared of the numbers. I want 500 million. Okay. How much is it worth? 500 million. What you selling it for? 500 million. Nice talking to you. Do I look like Willie Lump? I don't buy nothing wholesale. I buy wholesale. I don't buy retail.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I'm not living in this place. I'm a capitalist. Where's my capital on this? I'm not getting none of this. How much is it worth? 500 million. How much you want for it? 480. Now we can talk. So you got $20 million. You got 500 million. You got $20 million in there, equity? Yeah, because you know what? What's the story? What is the story? Right? Well, the story is, COVID came around, I'm getting a divorce or whatever. Okay, I got the story. Makes sense to me. So now, how about I offer you 450? We take advantage of other people's losses. I didn't create the loss because you can have integrity and have money too. The only reason people steal and try to do crime or put in work, I didn't always have a suit on.
Yeah.
So anybody that's out here don't have this knowledge, they looking for a way. So sometimes in this monopoly game, if they give you money and you don't know how to play the game and they give this person money, this one, and they skip you, you ain't got no money to play Monopoly. The only thing you're going to do is steal or go to jail.
Yeah.
So, there's no shame in it. Because you don't know. But when you know better, you can do better.
Right.
So now, if you go in and you say, listen, I have integrity. I don't need to do this and do that. I can look up and say, yeah, I'm doing, I did this the right way. I just took advantage of the loss. Somebody was going to buy it. I might as well. I'm a capitalist. I'm capitalizing. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just capitalizing. I'm helping you. In fact, I'm going to take your property. I'm going to go in. I'm going to give you $450. That's going to give me $50 million. You says $450 million. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get as a capitalist. I'm going to knock off 500,000. No, I'm going to knock off at 500 million. I'm going to knock off 50 million. And I'm going to get this deal done, but I want you to put it in my name. And then I'm going to refinance it because my credit is okay. Yours isn't. They're not going to deal with you. And I'm going to stop the foreclosure because I'm an investor. Whenever the bank sees an investor, they say foreclosure stops. That's the law.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to be like, put you down to the bank and say, we have a person that wants to purchase it, right?
Yeah.
Short sale, right? We're going to come in pretty much, right? So I'm going to say, I'm going to offer you $450. Even if he says, nah, I'll do $460. Okay, fine. So I come in at $450. At $450, I got $500,000. You put it in my name. That's called carrying the note.
Mm-hmm.
Now you carry the note. I go to the bank. I say, listen, I got this place in my name. I got $50 million equity. And it's 60% occupied. The bank gonna say, what?
Yeah.
You're gonna say, yes. I said, what do you want from us? I need you to refinance this place for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Refinance it in my name. I'm gonna pay him off. He gonna be happy. You gonna be happy. If I mess up, you just take the whole house.
Right.
You're gonna make $50 million. The bank gonna say, you look like you speak Latin.
Yeah.
Say, e pluribus unum. Yes, I do.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy right there.
Bruh,
That's
moving
crazy.
paper. It's
That's
just
crazy.
paper. So now it's in your name. So you go in. Most people are trying to flip a house.
Right.
You know, it's easier to flip a complex than it is to flip a house. It's easier because look, the bigger the deal, the more the bank is interested in saying, listen, you can make more of an equity spread because the person is having trouble. Don't ever go around trying to make a deal with somebody that's like, how much this car? 300,000. How much is it worth? 300,000. How much you want for it? 300,000. Okay, call me. I'll talk to you later.
Right.
How much this car? 300, worth 300,000? Yeah. What you want for it? Well, I'll take 250. Well, let's talk. Because you in trouble. What's the deal, man? Why is it? The deal is, what's the story? The story is, man, it was COVID, me and the wife split up, or me and my partner, got your story. Okay, now let's go make the deal. Put the car in my house. That's called assumable. I'm assuming the loan.
Right.
You make a couple of payments on it, then that means you have interest in that car. The bank sees you as a person having interest in it because your check came from you.
Right. So you can get somebody to actually take the loan and put it in your name like that.
You can go in and take the apartment complex or the house flip or the car, and you can go in and tell the bank, I'm paying the loan now. And after a year of you making payments, they switch over to your refinance in your name.
Mm.
But guess what? Why would I buy a yacht at full price when I could go to a broker dealer, a bank, and say, this person's not paying on this yacht? And go get that yacht and take the note and own the note and buy it for 20 cents on the dollar.
Right. So you actually have to go to the bank, or is it a way that you can like how would I, like for instance, if I want to buy a note, would I just contact Bank of America? Like how would that work for people that's watching?
You can go to a note broker.
Note broker.
Just go to internet. See, if we don't have this knowledge,
Yeah.
then we don't know have a construct of where to go or what to do.
Right.
So we resort to other methods on how to survive.
So, for instance, if anybody that's watching, right, like all the game you giving, definitely, like I know for a fact that me, like, just like I'm shocked. I ain't gonna lie. What would you charge anybody that's watching for mentorship? You know what I mean? Like, what would be your price if they want to sit next to you and get all type of game? They want you to hold their hand step by step to learn everything. What would you charge somebody for mentorship?